But I need to speak to you this evening because I'm afraid we're now facing an emergency in our battle with the new variant, Omicron. And we must urgently reinforce our wall of vaccine protection to keep our friends and loved ones safe. We can see Omicron spiking now in London and some other parts of the country. Here in the capital, it probably represents about 40% of the cases. By tomorrow, it'll be the majority of the cases, and it's increasing the whole time.
If the graph of Omicron in the UK keeps rising at its present pace, then by the end of December 2021, there will be 1 million infections a day. In other words, a tsunami of Omicron is likely to hit the UK. And here's how the country is planning to fight the tsunami. While this is the most important question, the answer would be known when and if numbers rise and how many of those need to be hospitalized for treatment. In 2020, the Alpha variant had driven the wave in UK. The unvaccinated phase had 22% of Alpha variant cases needing hospitalization in the 65 and over age group.
Sadly, yes, Omicron is producing hospitalizations, and sadly at least one patient has now been confirmed to have died with Omicron. So I think the idea that this is somehow a milder version of the virus, I think that's something we need to set on one side and just recognise the sheer pace at which it accelerates through the population.
Given the high levels of previous COVID infection and vaccination in the UK, most cases of Omicron are expected to be mild, even if antibodies fail to block infection. So while that's good news, what experts worry is that if the country reaches the 1 million number, then the considerable strain on hospitals will be the real challenge. Among other concerns of the tsunami is that not only the hospitals will get overcrowded, but even the staff is likely to be infected and fall ill, further overstraining health service. The same wave of infections and illness will impact across the economy, with people off work to isolate, recover, or care for others. That could hit transport such as bus services and supply chains, with further knock-on effects. The silver lining remains that the Omicron will slow down. Even though it's currently doubling at a staggering rate every 2 days, the rapid rise in infections will slow down as immunity from Omicron infection and vaccination builds in the population, along with following COVID protocols that will fight the virus better than when it hit humans as an unknown. Bureau Report, The Metro.